Hello everyone, this is the Breville Barista Pro model BES878. In this video we'll teach you how to enter the advanced service menu or the secret error codes menu. I just learned this today. I've actually been fixing coffee machines for the past 4 years, and just today I learned how to enter the service menu on this model. I wasn't aware that it existed, but it does. So I don't fully understand what the codes mean and what everything means, all the symbols, but at least I can show you how to get to it. And if you know how to decipher the codes, or you have a list of what the codes mean, feel free to chuck them in the comments below. I'd really appreciate that. Well, yeah, you want to first turn it off, unplug it at the wall, or press the button if you've got one of these. Now, you'll have to either wait a few minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and then do this, or if you want to do it really quickly, just discharge the capacitor by pressing the power button a few times. I entered the menu like 5 or 6 times, and it would only work if I would press the power button quite a few times just to discharge that electricity. And this method is the same on like the Barista Touch and Oracles and Touch and Press, where you have to like sort of discharge the internal clock battery or the capacitor or whatever to allow it to enter the service mode. So yeah, press the button a few times really quickly. Then you want to hold the power button, then the menu button, and then you want to plug it at the wall or turn it on from that button over there. So we'll do that now. I'll hold the power button, hold the menu button. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed, and then turn it on at the wall. And then within a few seconds, it should give you TRBD. I'm not sure what those mean. And then it says A15. That is the version number, I believe. And then it says things like ND00, N5. Things like EF, EC. I think these are probably the number of cleaning cycles or descale cycles it's had. F1, I think filter changes maybe. EF again with pre-infused. So it's like, yeah, I'm sure there's a way to decipher and decode these things. EC, EF 97, NC hot water, F1 29 hot water, EC, EF 00. Descale. I think this is the number of descale cycles, maybe. Maybe this is the number of flush cycles. Surely not, but just guessing. Again, descale. So yeah, if you have a way to decipher these, that would be awesome. Now, what I do know for a fact that if you go all the way back, so there's about 20 codes that I don't fully understand, but if you go to the, so all the way to the left, and then scroll 1, 2, 3, 4. This says custom, so this is a single button, 115. So you just read these as 4 digits, 115. This machine has made 115 single shots. I know this because I exited the service menu. I made 1 single shot, and this number went up by 5. Same for this second, the one after, the custom double button. That's 1714, so this machine has made 1,714 double shots. If you go to the manual, it says 17. 0017, so 17 manual shots. I think the manual ones, if you don't know, on this one is when you hold the button and run the shot that way by choosing your own pre-infusion and your own shot length by holding the button. So yeah, I did try the double shot, and this number went up by 1, so it was 1713. After I did the double shot, this said 1714. This one, I actually didn't do any manual shots, so this number stayed the same. So it's for the number of shots. I steamed once, this number went up by 1. I used the hot water once, and this number went up by 1. So I think this is like the number of sessions of steaming, or the number of times you engage the steam mode. And this is the number of times you engage the hot water mode. There could be like a threshold, so if it runs for more than 3 seconds, it counts it as 1. If the steam runs for more than 3 seconds, it counts it as a session. Maybe something like that. But I know from other machines that any shot after 7 seconds is counted. So if you're doing a flush cycle that's only 5 seconds, it won't register on the cup counter. But if you run it for 8 or 10 or 20 seconds, it will register on the cup counter. So in summary, how can this help you? You can at least now know the age of the machine, or sort of the usage pattern. So you can know the age of the machine by looking at the serial number underneath. If you look underneath, it's really hard to show on video because the machine has a full drip tray. Maybe I can take that out. Take the water tank out as well. I'm just going to pause the video. Okay. Preferably do this with the machine unplugged so you don't electrocute yourself. But if you go underneath the machine. There's a white sticker that says numbers, blah, 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 and then 1928. This is a 2019 week 28. So this is about August 2019, so about 5 years old. So 1928, can you see that? Some machines, like the cheaper machines or even the older machines, don't have that white sticker, or could have it removed for whatever reason. You can go down to this plaque, and let me just focus on that. That says 1928 as well, engraved there in black. It's quite hard to see, but I can see it clearly on camera. Same thing for this one, 1928. So it is a mid-2019 manufacture, so the customer probably bought it later in 2019. If we do the maths, 5 years, 2,000 coffees, that's about 400 coffees a year. That's bang on. So every year has 365 days. So accounting for the occasional flushing shot or the occasional blank shot, this machine has been making 400 coffees for every year for the past 5 years, or approximately 2,000 coffees. If we add up the number of single shots, number of double shots, and the number of manual shots, it's about 1,900, 2,000. So that's pretty useful info if you're buying a used machine. And the least you could do, I think, is just to test the machine on the spot, make sure it grinds, it brews properly, steams, and gives you hot water. If you have more time, open it up, put it under full pressure with the cleaning disc or the cleaning rubber blind disc, and take the machine to the full pressure and check there's no leaks on any of the pipes. You can also run the steam, block the steam, check there's no steam leaks. That's what I would do to test if a machine is healthy. But now you can also just enter this mode, tell the seller, can I please check number of coffees it's made. If the seller's been telling you that this machine has only been making 1 coffee for 6 months, and then you check the error, you check the service menu, and it's been making 2,000 coffees, or it's made 2,000 coffees, then maybe something is dodgy and you should probably not buy that machine. But yeah, now you can tell the sort of usage patterns and the age of the machine after these tips. Hopefully they've been helpful to you. If they have, feel free to leave a comment or a like. And if you know the meaning of the codes, please drop them in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. And if I do learn, I'll probably chuck it in the description for the video as well, so I can benefit you guys. Hope this has been helpful. Thanks again for watching. Have a good one.